Hi guys, Dr. K here. A couple of you have been asking me about resources for improving your Boogie Woogie skills, what kind of products are out there that can really help take your playing to the next level. And to cut to the chase, I think there's only one company that is really worthwhile, and that is this company here, the Homespun company. And there we've got Dr. John playing the piano, and you've got Homespun DVDs there. And this is a company that was started by a Jewish guy called Happy Traum. That's Traum, and he was a musician in the 1960s, and he used to have students and he would make instructional cassettes for them when he was away, and out of that he started this company called Homespun. And if you type in Homespun into Google, just type Homespun tapes or Homespun DVDs, they have an enormous variety of tuition materials for a whole load of instruments, and their piano tutorial stuff is excellent. They've got the Dr. John DVDs, they've got, this is another one here which I found very helpful, Learning Rock and Roll Piano by a guy called Bob Hobin. Bob Hobin's actually a session musician from Nashville, Tennessee, and this is a very, very good one. And just to open it up, you've got your instructional DVD there, and you also have the transcriptions, Learning Rock and Roll Piano with Bob Hobin. And for example, there's a basic Boogie Woogie pattern, and so forth. Jerry Lee Lewis left hand bass figure, and so forth. So Homespun, I think, is the place to go to if you want to get your instructional DVDs. And while I'm on the subject of things, a couple of you have been sending me emails on Gmail. Now I have to confess to you, I'm a real technophobe, and I don't actually know how to use Gmail. What do you think of that, camera person?
I think that's terrible, but I can understand it. Why don't they Facebook you instead?
Well, that's a good. Well, I was just about to get onto that. I found somebody was sending me an email. I just looked at it like last year sometime about Boogie Woogie stuff, and I felt really bad because I just replied to it yesterday. So can you, if you sent me stuff on Gmail, I really apologise for not answering you, but the only way I respond to people is either if you put a comment underneath the video right here and I reply to you and I look at it, or else if you friend me on Facebook. I think there's a Facebook icon on this page, so if you want to get in touch or want to know certain things that are coming up, certain things that I'm doing and so forth, become my friend on Facebook and I can have a chat with you that way. But sending me stuff on Gmail, I just don't know. I don't know what the Gmail problem is. So become my friend on Facebook and everything will be cool. Excuse me, I'm just going to sneeze. No, I'm not. Okay, so a couple of other things I wanted to talk about is what you should listen to, because I think your listening skills, I mean, what comes up again and again is, oh, you know, can I please slow down to the nth degree because I can't work out the riff. Now, if I had £1 million for every time I heard that, I'd be a multi-billionaire. And the key thing I always say is that you must work on your listening skills, because I think we're all lazy creatures and we want the quick fix solution. And you know, really, if you want to be a great Boogie Woogie player, you're going to have to really start listening, because it's not just about getting the transcriptions, it's not just about looking at these DVD instructional videos or looking at my YouTube videos. The crux is your listening skills. And for example, here's a CD which I found very helpful. It says an introduction to Albert Ammons, his best recordings 1936 to 47, best of jazz. If you Google that into Amazon, you'll be able to buy it. It's got stuff like, you know, Boogie Woogie Stomp, Shout for Joy, The Sheik of Araby. If you Google that in, you'll be able to buy it. And start listening on a regular basis to good Boogie Woogie CDs. I mean, I've got my own choice of what I listen to, but there's hundreds out there. And when you hear a riff that you like, play it over and over again and see if you can kind of work it out. And it's by doing that you will gradually work up your own authentic boogie style. And I think that's one of the key things that I think people find difficult to accept. You know, we want an easy, quick fix solution to playing Boogie Woogie, but it's your listening skills and it's your painstaking working out of those riffs and developing your own style that will really work it. Another CD I like is the good old Dr. John solo piano stuff. Dr. John Plays Mac Rebenack. Okay, camera person, what is Dr. John's real name?
Mac Rebenack?
Yeah, what's his first name?
John?
No, his first name is actually Malcolm Mac Rebenack. Can you say that?
Malcolm Mac Rebenack.
Can you say that quickly 3
Malcolm
times?
Mac Rebenack, Malcolm Mac Rebenack, Malcolm Mac Rebenack.
Yeah, it's like a really tongue twister. Malcolm Mac Rebenack. I can't say it myself. Say it again.
Malcolm Mac Rebenack, Malcolm Mac Rebenack, Malcolm Mac Rebenack.
Okay, well done. Malcolm Mac Rebenack is Dr. John's real name, and he did a couple of solo piano albums. That's volume 1, and there's also a volume 2 as well. Dr. John Plays. Can you say that, camera person?
Dr. John Plays Mac Rebenack.
Very good. The Legendary Sessions Volume 2. These are great albums which I found really, really helpful. Dr. John is the epitome of the New Orleans. There's no one better, to be quite honest, than him. He is the essence of it. And listen to his stuff, and Professor Longhair stuff is actually quite good. Professor Longhair, as I'm sure some of you know, came to London in 1978, a few years before his death. He died soon after. And he recorded a solo album at a concert back in 78 in London, and surprisingly enough it's called the London Concert, and this is it. There was one Professor Longhair album, get the complete London Concert, because it's basically Professor Longhair. His real name was Henry Bird, B-Y-R-D, and some guy actually just brought in a tape recorder and recorded him, and it came out really, really well, and you hear the essence of the whole rumba style, rhythmic style of piano playing, which is the essence of Professor Longhair. So those are a few CDs which I found really, really helpful. So that's all I wanted to talk with you today. Give me your feedback. Let me know if you've got any CDs which you like. Let me know if you've found any instructional DVDs of help. And remember, please friend me on Facebook. Okay, don't send me stuff on Gmail, because I still simply don't know how to use it. What do you think of that, camera person?
That's fine. Let them friend you on Facebook instead.
Friend me on Facebook. And remember, I'm back in London in when am I back in London?
October, probably.
Because at the moment I'm in Ireland. Have a look around at the fields, camera. Just show them. Have a look around at the fields, and so it'll be quite. You can even see mountains over there. I don't know if you can show them the mountains over there. So we're kind of in the Emerald Isle at the moment, chilling out, having a sabbatical for 6 months, because I used to teach in a school. I used to be a school teacher, and as you know, school teaching is quite a stressful job, particularly in this day and age. So I've had a 6 month sabbatical, chilled out, done some music. I'm still going to do a little bit of teaching when I go back to London, but I'm doing some piano lessons. So as I said, if any of you want some piano lessons, get in touch. And I love hearing from you. Give me your comments and questions. So this is Dr. K, chilling out in the Emerald Isle, giving you some tips for some Boogie Woogie resources. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you soon.